around Australia, welcome to The War for another week. And I don't know about you, Chris, but I feel a little bit more accounted for after filling out the census.
Oh, the census, yes. Well, it's a snapshot of our society, isn't it? And already since Tuesday night, we've seen some pretty interesting new statistics about our population. For instance, 88% of Australians couldn't give a flying fuck about statistics.
Figures slightly up on last time. One I liked, 96% of people with beards have been branded a terrorist by Dean Jones.
And finally, this one didn't surprise me much at all. 100% of people don't want to marry Yasmin.
Big surprise.
One thing I'd forgotten since the last time I did the census was how long it takes to fill out. I mean, especially for me, because you know how the rule is you have to fill the form out wherever you spend census night. Well, I went to the theatre on Tuesday night. I was there to see the latest Belvoir Street production. That's where I spent census night. And, of course, the other rule is you have to record the details of every other person who's also at that place.
That can't be easy during a play.
Well, it's not easy. I mean, the audience is kind of simple enough, but getting the actors' details was another thing altogether.
Sorry to interrupt. Where did you usually live 5 years ago? Sorry to interrupt. I've just got to fill out my census form.
We're actually in the middle of the scene.
I know. I'll be very, very quick. What is your person's ancestry?
Half Hungarian, half Australian. Sorry, we're actually just right in the middle.
Sorry.
Sorry, census night?
Yeah.
No, census night. What is your relationship to person one?
Sorry.
Sorry, Craig, but, you know, statistics before culture.
Exactly.
I take my census very seriously.
Look, I agree. I mean, I'm just sorry there aren't more questions. I mean, this was a chance to get the definitive figure on some very important stats.
Exactly, like how many women has Warnie slept with?
Exactly. I mean, Paul Barry says it's 1,000. Simone Warne says it's less, and Warnie says it's way more. So I thought it's about time we got some real data on the matter. Quick question on census night.
All right.
I just wanted to know, have you slept with Shane Warne?
Yeah, right. As if he wants me.
Well, we're trying to get the official number for Paul
I
Barry.
must be the only person in Australia that hasn't.
Actually, I think the woman next door has.
Not phone or just ordinary?
Just normal sex?
No.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, you.
How are you? Just...
have a scotch.
Am I going to have a scotch? Yeah, OK. Cheers. Have you slept with Shane Warne?
No, not yet.
Can we pass your details on to Shane? Just because he's finding it hard to find people he hasn't slept with. Yeah?
Why not?
We'll get more of these. We might sleep with Warnie.
Got a dog around the back that's a bit... He's
Yeah.
good. He does a good leg.
Is it a blonde dog? Have you slept with Shane? Did Shane do anything to you? Oh, well, bugger the census.
Lady from next door's coming in for crumbed oysters.
Oh, is she? Oh, you're looking good. You're looking good. Yeah. I think we found a Warnie ourselves. Well, good luck to you.
Good luck.
I hope you have some Warne success.
Now, mate, did you see that story this week about the big music retail chain JB Hi-Fi? To stop employee theft, they've started naming and shaming staff who steal CDs.
Hang on, isn't stealing music the only reason you work at music stores?
Oh, no, come on, Chaz. I mean, they shouldn't be stealing CDs. It's wrong. If JB staff want that music, they should pirate it off the internet like everybody else.
Look, I gotta say, I don't mind a bit of naming and shaming. In fact, I don't think JB's gone far enough. I mean, it's not just the staff inside those shops who deserve to be publicly named and shamed.
Attention shoppers, the woman in the red standing in front of me looks like she's considering buying James Blunt. There's no point denying it, ma'am. Your interest has been noted. Gentleman in front of me with a green shirt just looked at a Paris Hilton CD. You're going to buy that John Farnham CD, aren't you?
I think I'm going to, yes.
Shame.
You have a DVD as well, or
A DVD of John Farnham as well.
concert?
Just please step away from the Shannon Knoll CD. How do you explain this, sir? You're looking at the back? Everyone's always innocent, yet Shannon Knoll still goes to number one, doesn't he? I'm afraid. I have to pat you down to make sure you haven't purchased any other Shannon Knoll. Don't let it happen again, all right? I'll let you off with a warning this time. Just put the CD down slowly.
Excuse me, mate.
If you don't mind not doing that in the store. Yeah, I'd appreciate
Hey, I'm not the one trying to buy James Blunt.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Who's the real criminal here?
Andrew, did you see this week that the labour shortages in WA have got so bad that McDonald's has been forced to hire its staff from the Philippines?
Philippines? Good God. Well, I hope it works better than the last time a Western Australian hired someone from there.
Yeah, personally, I don't really care who they hire, as long as they're good at service. Because what I really hate about hamburger joints is how, when you order something extra, they charge you more for it.
Oh, yeah, well, that seems fair to me.
No, that's fine, but it doesn't work both ways. Like, if they never make the burger cheaper if you hold a few things, if you take things off.
Oh, yeah, like the beetroot or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, beetroot or no beetroot, you still pay full price. So I started wondering, how many ingredients can you remove from your burger and still be charged the full price? Yeah, hi, can I get the Big Mac, please, with no cheese, no meat, and not the buns, because the carbs.
No cheese, no meat, no buns.
Yeah.
So
But
lettuce?
yeah, lettuce is good, yep.
You want sauce, onion, lettuce, pickles?
Yep, it's good. Oh, no, hold the pickles. Sorry, I forgot. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah, can I get a Zinger burger, please? What's on the Zinger? Can I have no chicken on that? Like, no chicken on the Zinger burger? On the Zinger?
No chicken in your burger.
Yeah, that's the one.
So what you want in your burger? This burger
Well, what else is on it? It's
just a lettuce, mayo, and a piece of chicken.
And can you hold the mayo?
So you want just a bun with the lettuce only, a salad.
If that's what's on it, yeah.
That's all.
I think that's it, yeah. Can I get small chips with extra chicken salt, please? But hold the chips, just hold the chips. No, hold the chips. Like, I don't need the chips, but...
You want just the chicken salt?
It's just the packet and the extra chicken salt.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, mate. So.
And I've decided that there'd be nothing like a cup of coffee to pep me up. Cappuccino, cafe latte, flat white, vanilla cafe latte, white chocolate mocha, cafe mocha, caramel macchiato, long black Americana. What an incredible range of coffees available in tall, grande or venti for as little as $3.45 a cup. That's $3.45, $3.45. This price is never to be repeated. $3.45. And what an amazing range of pastries. Raspberry and chocolate muffin, blueberry muffin. With this much sugar and caffeine in my system, I absolutely won't get to sleep before midnight tonight.
Yes. There's one guy that doesn't need more coffee, it's him, I would have thought. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special treat for you now, because here, live in the studio, we have the crazy warehouse clearance guy himself performing the classic George Gershwin duet, accompanied by Emily Tahini.
I say either.
And I say either.
I say neither.
And I say neither.
Either.
Either.
Neither.
Neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
I say potato.
And I say savings.
I like tomato.
And I like bargains.
Potato.
Savings.
Tomato.
Bargains. Let's call the whole thing off.
But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part.
And oh, if we ever part for a limited time only, I'll go absolutely crazy.
So if I like pajamas.
And I like Persian carpets.
Then I'll wear pajamas.
And I'll go bananas.
Pajamas.
$5.
Carpets.
$5.
Fridges.
$5.
Leather goods.
$5.
$5.
These prices are never to be repeated.
Let's call the whole thing
Before midnight tonight.
أرجو الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يتقبلهم. هزوا عرش أمريكا وضربوا الاقتصاد الأمريكي في صميم فؤاده، وضربوا أكبر قوة عسكرية في عمق قلبها بفضل الله سبحانه وتعالى. فهنا دلالة واضحة على أن هذا الاقتصاد العالمي الربوي الممحوق الذي تستخدمه أمريكا مع قوتها العسكرية لفرض الكفر والإذلال على الشعوب المستضعفة يمكن بسهولة أن يتهاوى، فتلك الضربات المباركة قد ألحقت بأمريكا.
Okay, welcome to the 2:30 Report, our new segment reviewing what's on telly after midnight when no one's watching. And this week we're looking at late night TV's new virus, interactive game shows.
Now, they're those quiz shows where you have to ring up and pay money to answer a question. There's a Channel 10 one, Channel 9's got one as well. As you can see, they're very low budget, very cheap stuff. But hats off to Channel 7 who found a way to make a tacky format even tackier.
Welcome, that's right. If you like bikinis, this is the place to be, Bikini Beach.
Classy.
Okay, so how do these shows compare to traditional quiz shows? Well, here's a typical question from Temptation.
Two regions of intense radiation, partly surrounding the Earth, high above its surface, are the Van Watt belts.
And here's a typical question from Quizmania.
Who is the Prime Minister of Australia? Is it A, Daffy Duck, B, Kermit the Frog, or C, John Howard?
Which I guess leads to the question, who are these shows aimed at? A, bicycles, B, the Sydney Opera House, or C, morons?
OK, all right, so the questions are easy, but the way these shows make money is they hardly ever let callers get through. You can ring all night and they'll take your money, but they won't take your call. For instance, look at Fast Money on Temptation.
Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for which disease? Josh? Smallpox. Yes.
And this is how they do Fast Money on Quizmania.
We are going to take as many callers as we can in that 2 minutes. It's a bonus round, a bonus speed round. Let's start the clock. Alrighty, we're going to take as many singers as we can. Bonus round, that extra $500 is still up for grabs, as well as all those money amounts. This is the speed round. We take as many callers as we can and give away as much cash as we can. It's all business. It's all giving away cash. This is the speed round, folks. Get dialing.
Well, that was neither fast nor money.
By the way, in case you were wondering, during that speed round, when they were taking as many calls as possible, the number of calls they actually took was zero.
Yeah. And it wasn't like no one was calling them either, because we were trying to prank call them the whole time.
We were. But if you thought that was impressive padding out, just look how long it took Hot Dogs' friend here to take a caller for this question.
Next game, let's move along. We've got a word square.
Word square.
The game is word square.
It's a wonderful game.
It's easy. We like it.
My commitment to giving away more cash than anyone else will never ever stop.
Simon goes a little bit crazy.
Little bit crazy.
When we're giving away the match. And we like the sprickin' in the sprickin'.
$1,000.
Give us a call.
Come on.
Tell us what the word
Give
is.
us a call.
Hello, welcome to the Up Late Game Show.
Hello.
That is 24 and a half minutes before they let someone even have a guess.
But, you know, one thing that you can't accuse them of is dumbing down their audiences, because their audiences are pretty dumb to start with. In fact, even when they're told the right answer, they still get it wrong.
Now, how many times does he have to say Errol Flynn for you guys to call?
Errol Flynn, the big E we call him over here.
See,
Errol Flynn.
This is a show where we give the question and then we give you the answer.
Oz film actor. What have you come up with?
Eric Banner. It's not Eric Banner, okay? Eric Banner's not on the list. But hello, Errol Flynn. Hello.
I'll get a go for Olivia Newton-John.
Hello, Errol Flynn.
The next caller to get through, maybe say Errol Flynn for triple cash.
Eric Banner.
No more Eric Banner.
Paul Hogan.
Is it Paul? Guys, if you're thinking of calling, say Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn.
A relief indeed. And not only do they not know the answers, some of them don't even know where they live.
Chris, good to have you on the show, mate. How you going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, really good, mate. Where are you calling from?
Mill Lane.
Where's that?
Where's Mill Lane? Victoria.
And even the ones who do know the answers aren't that bright. For instance, here's Hot Dogs on Channel 10 playing Name That Film. Basically, it gives you a quote and asks you what movie it came from.
Here's the game. It's Name That Film.
Unfortunately, the first person to get it right rang Channel 9.
Hello, what's your answer?
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid? Fire something? Fire... Hello?
Hello?
Fire what?
Karate Kid.
think you're on the wrong channel, maybe. Actually, that bloke's biggest mistake wasn't calling the wrong show. It was calling any of these shows. I mean, they are just blatant money-spinning exercises of the worst kind.
And that is exactly why the ABC have gotten the bandwagon as well with their new show, The Einstein Factor, up late with Peter Berner.
All right, we're still trying to solve the mystery word. Let me put it in a sentence for you, give you a clue. Late night quiz shows are a total mystery word. Come on, call us. You could win a $50 voucher from the ABC. Anytime in the next hour, we could get a call and solve our mystery word, and then you will be part of our I Can't Do This Anymore.
Mr. Richards, are you free?
Yes, I'm free. For a shag.
It's only one meaning and one level laughs on Are You Being Shagged?
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I was up all night stroking my pussy. You mean masturbating? Spot on. Flicking myself off.
No innuendo, just plain old obscenity.
Oh, mind if I have a mouthful of your nuts?
Sure, I don't mind if you suck my testes.
Mr. Richards, I gather you're well stocked in the trouser department?
Oh, yes, I do have an enormous penis.
Are You Being Shagged? Blatant, bawdy and British, 10:15 Friday on ABC.
Cool, it's a cold morning out there. Your cheeks are quite rosy, Mr. Richards.
Really? Ooh, that too.
And in other news this week, it was a stormy day in Parliament yesterday, and even stormier outside when Kim Beazley faced off against Iron Bar Wilson Tuckey.
Why don't you take your weak, worthless self in there with the
Don't
weak,
you call me
worthless
weak and
legislation?
worthless, you
Okay.
You fat so-and-so. Now, that's what I call a real Tucky slapping.
Oh, the Tucky was a bit unfair to Beazley there. He's not just a fat so-and-so, he's the fat opposition leader.
Yeah, absolutely. Overseas, more Aussie troops are headed for Afghanistan as that country slides closer and closer towards anarchy.
Yeah, if we just have a look at the Aussie troop deployments to date, we've got 700 troops in Afghanistan, we've got 1,400 in Iraq, and 2,000 deployed to cover up what really happened to Private Kovco.
Back home, meanwhile, and the federal government says that Australia's now a safer place thanks to initiatives like the National Security Hotline, which you can ring to dob in a terrorist.
Yeah, apparently the hotline gets around 200 calls a day dobbing in a terrorist, but mostly from Dean Jones while he's watching the cricket.
Things are getting uglier, of course, between Paul McCartney and Heather Mills after the former Beatle hired the same lawyer that Prince Charles used to divorce Diana.
I know. If that doesn't work, he could also get the number of the same chauffeur Charles used to get rid of Diana.
Yeah, good idea.
In media news, it now almost looks certain that Channel 9's Today Show will be scrapped and replaced.
Hopefully by Quizmania.
Yes. I do feel sorry for Karl Stefanovic, though. I mean, assuming he does get the chop. I mean, Jessica had a chance to go out with dignity, and I think it's only fair that Karl be given the same opportunity.
G'day, Carl. How are you? Julian from The Chasers War on Everything.
Oh, no.
Mate, we've heard the bad news about Today.
What have you heard?
Well, we just read the papers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good. No.
So what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to take maternity leave. Yeah, pregnancy kit here. You're going to be leaving. This way you can say you're on maternity leave. What do you reckon? Just tell them Eddie bones you. You know, when Jess announced her pregnancy, it improved the ratings. I reckon when you announce yours, you could do the same thing.
It can't help.
Come on, it'll help. Yeah, it will help.
All right, we need all the help.
You want to get in early, otherwise Koshy will be doing it next week.
He's already got one.
This is your chance to be ahead of the game.
Thank you for caring.
Oh, look, we do what we can.
Caring people.
You know where I reckon the Today Show tripped up? I reckon they jumped the shark when they started introducing those Today Show cruises, actually travelling around handing out pissy merchandise.
Yeah, they aren't that popular, so we decided to follow them around with some better Today Show merchandise.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Come on, you want the real merchandise. Get your Richard Wilkins wigs. This is what you really want. Come on. Come on. Yeah, put on Richard Wilkins wig.
That's so Richard Wilkins. I want to see you on a red carpet right now.
You look great.
No, he looks half great. He'll look really great if he has a Richard Wilkins wig and the Bring Back Liebman t-shirt. You guys want some laughing gas? Jessica Rose on. This is a secret. Come on, guys. That's a treat. It's fantastic. Wow, it's not warm. It's tepid. Yeah, that's the Today Show style.
Do you want to get Jessica Ray gave me morning sickness shirt? See, he's laughing.
We're laughing, guys.
Laughing as he's kicking in. See you at the next space.
It's time once again to scrutinise the world of advertising and find out if the claims made on TV commercials hold true in real life.
And a flurry of people have hit us on the guest book, drawing our attention to an ad campaign by the NRMA, or depending on your state, you might know it as the SGIO or SGIC. Now, it involves a couple of ads, and first up, we'll have a look at this one concerning a damsel in distress.
I was on my way to a B&S ball. I ran into trouble. Total nightmare. So I rang the NRMA insurance helpline. Yeah, I've had an accident.
Okay, don't worry. We'll sort it out.
Okay. They were amazing. I was in such a state. They even helped me find a new dress, you know.
Oh, hang on. Stop it there. They even helped me find a new dress? Since when was NRMA in the fashion business?
They are. The Oscars this year, they dressed a lot of the big names, the NRMA.
So, just how committed are they to replacing dresses? I decided to call roadside assistance to find out.
I've just broken down. I'm not fine. It just won't start. I've just completely broken down in the middle of nowhere.
You've got to help me. I'm on my way to a B&S ball and I've broken down and my dress is absolutely ruined. Have you got any dresses in the back?
Not in your size.
What do you mean not in my size? This is the NRMA. I thought you meant to help.
Didn't even have a cheap and taffeta number for me, but although to be fair to that bloke, he did offer to take me shopping, but head office wouldn't let him.
Oh, right. Doesn't head office realise ball gowns take priority over broken down cars?
Look, I'd like to think so. So next up, I visited the NRMA offices in person to see if they could help me.
Oi, have we got a seat to get a new dress around here? Have you got any dresses on the premises?
No, I think we're all in pants today.
I demand to see a dressmaker. Can I borrow your top? Can I just... anything? I just want something I can wear that isn't filthy. Look, it's torn. I understood NRMA would help me get a new dress themselves. I shouldn't have to go to the shop on my own.
So much for that slogan, we can't help but help. Very hollow.
So it seems once again the ad has failed the test. The people who wrote the ad
hang on, Andrew. I should point out that even though the roadside man couldn't help me and the NRMA officers couldn't help me, the PR arm of the company eventually did get me a new dress, but only because they twigged we were doing an ad road test and they didn't want to fail.
It's a very good tip. So next time you break down and ruin your dress, make sure you're making a television show at the time. You'll be absolutely fine.
But hang on. That's not the only ad in that campaign.
We had a dog flap when I was growing up and I just climbed through.
I love you too, mate. Go.
I just panicked.
I'm in a situation and,
So I rang the NRMA insurance helpline.
We'll have someone out there as soon as we can for you.
Now, that's all very well for him. But when I got stuck in my dog flap, they weren't nearly so accommodating, so I went to them. Hello. I got myself in a bit of a situation and haven't got a lot of help so far. I was hoping to speak to someone. Can you help me out?
Yeah. There's a door there.
There's a door right here, that's the problem.
There's two doors.
Yeah.
One on you and there's one there.
I gotta say, I thought the service was a little shoddy. Look what I had to do to get free. And the ad, it takes like 10 seconds.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The NRMA ad. You can't help but help. Looks like you can't help a lot of things.
I think you're beyond help.
Cute.
Hey, watch out for the door.
Yeah, thanks. A bit late for that.
The bloody disgrace! Scandalous! Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for this week. A reminder, you can now watch the whole of tonight's show on video podcast, and you can also download all 4 episodes of Yasmin's Getting Married, but only if you're really desperate.
Like she was.
Good night! Good night. Good night.
Mystery word time. Good to be back.
Angry loners, chronically unemployed, problem gamblers, heavy drinkers, we know you're watching. Ring us. Jesus Christ, angry loners and the chronically unemployed should be outside, being angry and unemployed, not sitting at home watching this shit. Go rob something, get outside, do some bloody exercise. Fuck this.